Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Luna Soul Oracle. Welcome to this weekly collective message. I am filming this on live. Sorry about last week. I could not film anything just because it was a really busy week for me on my day job. But I'm coming here. If you hear my cat says hello too. I hope you're having a good Monday or just a good beginning of the week. So if you hear some music in the background, some Archangel Michael music, I don't know why, I just felt called to. So maybe some of you may work with Archangel Michael, or that's an angel that you like that is maybe coming through as well in this reading. I like to think that any message here, if you're tuning in morning, noon, or night, whatever time you're seeing this, that there's a message here for you at some moment in time that you need to hear for this week. So this is a collective reading. So in general, any of these messages could be one or two or multiple for different people. So I would like to say that anything that resonates, please comment down below and let me know. But this is, again, if you feel like someone else needs to hear this, share this, like it. Also, please like, share, subscribe. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you like these videos, that you like to see more, and it gives more exposure in YouTube world land. And I want to show people and give them these messages to help them during this week collectively. So we're just gonna start in. I feel like I'm missing something to say to you guys. Also, drink water, take your vitamins, take your rest. One thing I want to phrase, and I feel called to kind of say before we start, is routines are necessary for us to live our best lives and just to have our livelihood. So make sure your routine works for you. I don't know why I'm just saying this, but maybe some of you need to hear this. Make sure this your daily routine works for you and your highest and greatest good, and it prioritizes your care. So if you're not taking care of yourself and your routine is not allowing that, you need to adjust, finesse, and reassess, and make a routine that validates your feelings, emotions, body, mind, and soul, and your care as well. So I don't know, maybe that's something that collectively we're all learning to do. So I have here the tarot deck here, so we're just gonna start shuffling and seeing what the collective message is. I want to ask, what's the energy of the week? So we're going to shuffle. I'm shuffling here in real time. See, what is the energy for this week collectively for everyone? What is the energy and vibe for this week? So it's interesting how I mentioned routines, and that if your routine is not working for you, that you need to finesse it, reassess it, and change it. So okay, it's interesting. So this is the overall energy and vibes. So the overall energy for this week we have here is harmony. So a lot of us are going to start finding more harmony this week. So maybe some of you are going to be more into the flow of the week. Maybe the week is going to go by well for you. Maybe, I don't know why, but I feel like maybe some of you had a rough week, or you may have felt things were not aligned, or like you feel like things were just all over the place, but it's going to be more harmonious this week. Okay, so I'm also hearing for some of you, if you're having tit-tats or like issues with people, it's going to be a lot more smoother this week. So anyone might be patching things up or working things out with people that they had issues with, or maybe just coming to a place where agree to disagree and go about your ways. So whatever that means is literally like you just going about your ways and being harmonious in your own lives, whether that's with the person, friend, family, or apart. You guys are agree to disagree. So that's what I'm hearing. But also I'm also seeing that this, for some of you, whatever reconciliation or kind of harmony that you're creating is a bond. So maybe this could be with yourself as well. Maybe there's a bond that's kind of forming because of the harmony. Some of you may be meeting somebody or just connecting with someone deeper this week. It could be friend, it could be even your pet. It could be someone in your life that you're just reconnecting with, and you're excited about this connection because it's something that adds to your life, and it's something that you're looking forward to. So that could be family, friends, new connection, new networking, new opportunities with someone else or a group of people. So that's what I'm hearing with this card. Another part of the energy this week is rest and rejuvenation. So like I mentioned, that if your routine you're not resting, you're feeling exhausted and tired, this is where you have to reprioritize your health, your rest, your livelihood, and make sure you're doing things to work with you, not against you. So some of you may need to rest more. I'm hearing, I don't know why, but I feel like a lot of us may be feeling a little more tired or more sleepy. Listen to your body. It's just a signal that maybe you need to rest more. Maybe you could, I don't know why, some of you may be fighting some allergies or flu or whatever, and you need to rest a little more or drink more fluids. So rest is necessary. It's going to make your week more harmonious as well. So prioritize your rest. Make sure you're doing that throughout the week. And if, let's just say, you do have a bad night during this week where you don't sleep enough, try to prioritize more hours of sleep the next day. So that's another message there for some of you. Another one is foundations and achievements. So like I mentioned, routine is very important because it's the foundation of your livelihood, of how you thrive, how you're energized, how you're able to go about your day and do the things that you need to do, whatever that is for you. So foundations are important. Make sure, and let's just say, like I mentioned, if some of you are exhausted, look at what you're doing. What am I doing to make myself exhausted? What do I need to change? What do I need to take out, put in, modify, however it is? Look at your daily routine, look at what you're doing, and that's where you make the necessary adjustments. No routine is perfect, and routines are always changing. Whatever that is for you, adjust to your reality and your realistic goals. So make sure they're realistic goals and routines. So I do see a lot of harmony, a lot of happiness. This rainbow represents harmony, happiness, fulfillment. So when you have more firm foundations in your day-to-day, there is a lot more beauty in the day, a lot more enjoyment and fulfillment. So I see that happening. Some people are gathering together with family. I don't know why. Maybe some of you are going on vacation with family or connecting with family. I do feel like some of you are really reconnecting with somebody. It could be family or past friend or just someone you haven't seen in a while, and literally this person is giving you some type of like rest and clarity and just happiness. Maybe this person is helping you, like that connection helps you remove yourself from your environment, kind of have that break in moment. So some of you may be connecting with a friend from the past, a family member you haven't seen in a while, or even just you're planning a trip together or something. I do feel like some of you are planning trips with other people in friend groups and you're looking forward to it. Some of you may be a couple's trip. Whatever it is, some of you are actually planning and doing things. And this could also be, the rest could be just you guys removing yourself from your environments and taking vacations. So I see a lot of things happening for many of you. So take this as a signal. If you want to plan trips, plan them this week. There is prosperity in that sense of like good things are going to come from this, a lot of rest and rejuvenation. Some of you may need to rest. I see a lot of fours here, so some of you may also see a lot of fours. Fours represent foundation and harmony, like actual alignment. So a lot of alignment this week. Pay attention to how you're feeling, and like I said, if you need to make adjustments, do so. The last card we have here is recognition and reward, but it's in reverse. So really try your best. Some of you may be having a hard time recognizing your worth or recognizing how far you've come. So again, this week, try to focus on readjusting your viewpoint and readjusting how you see things. It's going to help you create a better foundation of success. I'm hearing don't have unrealistic expectations. Make sure your expectations are realistic to your reality. I'm hearing don't compare yourself with other people, but I see that a lot of you have a lot of things to be grateful for and blessings in front of you. And sometimes it may be hard for you to see it if you're going through the ins and outs of life. So some of you need to just sit back and count your blessings and really see that, oh, things are not that as bad as I thought it would be, or I thought I would be in a worse place, but look at me now. I'm succeeding, I'm thriving, I'm actually doing okay. So I feel like some of you need to take a breather and really see, hey, I'm doing fine. And doing okay means going about your day to day and surviving and having your bills paid and everything done. I think that's an achievement all in itself in this day and age, in this time. So if you're doing a day to day, you're just surviving and doing the basic minimum, I think that's a great, a great realization for you to guys have. That's a beautiful thing to do. I think that, again, that's a foundation of stability, and that stability really does help someone grow eventually into more things. So some of you, I think you just need to recognize that you're in a stable place, that you're doing everything you can, and things are good. Okay, we don't need to have big moments to recognize the good in our life. Sometimes just the day-to-day is a blessing as well. So that's the cards for the energy. I'm going to ask what oracle messages we have for the collective. So let's see. Let's see what oracle messages we have for the collective. Oh, I like this. Sacred space. So a lot of your space, your home environment is very important to you. I'm also hearing your home space is a great environment for transformation. The dragonfly represents transformation. So make sure your home kind of aids your transformation, kind of creates the environment to progress. And again, the routine stuff really does matter. So make sure your home is clean. Maybe this spring cleaning you need to do. Maybe there is some of you may be trying to think of moving into a different place. And I hear that if some of you do plan to move in the future, that it's going to create great change. And if you do reorganize your place, again, that it's going to shift the energy around. So your environment represents great change, and make sure your environment is aiding you, meaning it's a place of peace and calm, of tranquility. And if it's not, again, work towards that. Let me read the message in the bottom. It says, take the time for the dreamer in you. Find a power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So especially with this rest and rejuvenation, maybe some of you need to spend more time home, or making your home a space of rest and rejuvenation. If that's not possible, maybe try to find a home away from home to have that break, that space, maybe sleeping over at someone's house, or having a little bit like a Airbnb moment if you do plan a trip, something like that. Find what you call home, what's your peace. So this week is very important. I don't know why I see some of you going into like the forest or the woods, or in a park sitting down. So maybe that's a home for you, nature. Let's see what's the next oracle message. Strength. A very pretty card. So it says here, you have the courage to endure, find your center, and spiral into your power. So I think this card represents some struggles that some of us are maybe going through, and that we have the strength to get through them. Again, your routines is a foundation of your peace, your livelihood. So make sure those foundations are sound. And if not, just, again, reassess and change it around to work for you. So remember, we have the strength to get through this week. You're doing just fine, just doing the day-to-day. You don't have to do anything crazy. Again, day-to-day is perfect, it's fine. Sometimes just going through the day and doing the basic things is really what some people need, just for rest and rejuvenation. But I don't know why. I feel like some of you are expecting so much big changes, and changes happen every day with every little step. So take it in that way. The last oracle message, and I think I'm going to end this weekly collective reading. Let's see, that's the last one. Mercy. And it says here, let compassion fill your world, offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. So this is very much Kuan Yin, Mother Mary energy. Have mercy and compassion with yourself and your own, journey. I think people tend to compare, or tend to think that they're not doing enough. So maybe some of you feel like you're not doing enough in your day-to-day, or things are not the way you would like them to be. But again, we have to go with the flow of things, and kind of just take things as they come, and up to our ability. So know your limitations. If you know you can't do X, Y, and Z, just be happy doing the most you can in the moment, and build that momentum over time. So just have more compassion and grace with yourself in your journeys. Be a little more nicer to yourself. Know that everything's happening as it should. And again, a part of rest and rejuvenation of the mind is compassion and love. So show more compassion and love to yourself. And yeah, that's overall the messages for this week. I hope this helps you. Please comment down below if any of this resonates, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.